All right, great.
Okay, good afternoon to everybody. My group, including Ever Eduardo Velasco, Maria Cecilia Enriquez, Milena Orlandini, and I, Sebastián Jiménez, we did a survey on a San Francisco landmarks because we chose this topic because we wanted to get knowledge of common opinion about landmarks. So, according to the National Register of Historic Places, please can you change the slide? That's our purpose. We want to know the common opinion about landmarks. So, can you change the slide, please? According to the National Historic Register of Historic Places, a landmark is a building, a site, a structure, or an object that is officially recognized by the US government for national level historical significance. So it's real, a very important site, building, structure, or object. Why the national government, US national government, want to take care about these landmarks? Because there are two main reasons. One reason is to safeguard more than 4,000 places in the whole country. And of course, another reason, an important reason, is to share also the places and the histories with more than 275 million visitors all over the world that came here every year in the United States. Yeah, these are the two main reasons to have landmarks in the United States. So this is the web page of the National Historic official agency that take care of the places. So I want to show in this slide a structure. Of course, it's the common or the most famous landmark in San Francisco. That is the Golden Gate Bridge. An object, you can see here in this picture, a 9-inch rifled gun that is located in the Golden Gate area. Yeah? We have a building. This building is a very nice building. It's a 1920s building. It's the Jacobs Brewery here in San Francisco. So in this building you can find a historical brewery in San Francisco. And this picture is not for the Embarcaderos building, it's for the district. All the district is a landmark. So we have a structure, we have an object, we have a building, and we have a place. Yeah? That's the definition of a landmark. If you want, you can visit this page because in San Francisco the city has a lot of landmarks. Okay, can you change the slide, please? Okay, we have an hypothesis. We want to know the common opinion about landmarks in San Francisco. So our hypothesis is, it is possible that people in San Francisco only have a tourist sense of landmarks. We want to prove this hypothesis. We want to know what the common people think about landmarks. Yeah. So, but our hypothesis is focused if only the people knows or think about a landmark that is touristic. Yeah. Because you can, if you go to this rifled gun, you don't know that it's a landmark. You only think that a landmark is a place, but also landmarks are objects. So we want to know about the common opinion of landmarks. Yeah. Okay. Now, Maria Cecilia will present to you technical information of the survey and, of course, our interesting results.
Thank you, Sebastián. Okay. As you can see here, technical information about our survey. Our sample was 70 people, men and women, between 18 and 50 years old, and the number of questions in our survey was 7. The composition, the gender composition in our sample, as you can see, the 53% are male and 47% woman. Okay, according to this chart, less than 50%, exactly 29%, were born in San Francisco. Exactly this. But in our survey, we found people who were born in other places, in other countries, in other cities. For example, we found people who was born in Sacramento, in Mexico, in Boston, in China, in lower percentage, exactly 12%. We did this question: how long have you been in San Francisco? Because it was important information to let us to know how the people know about the landmarks in the city. This indicates that the time that the surveyors have been living in San Francisco, as you can see here, is 35% more than 10 years. There are 35% of surveyors have been living in San Francisco for more than 10 years. And almost a quarter of them have been living here between 4 and 6 years. Exactly. With this question, we want to know really the people in San Francisco knows what is a landmark. We choose one place in San Francisco and ask the people, do you know what is a city landmark? Almost all, 94% answered yes, but one person answered no. In this case, we continue the survey with only 16 people. This person doesn't continue the survey. We continue only with 16. And now, about this question, you can see here that the people think about the numbers of landmarks that are here in San Francisco. As you can see in this chart, half of them answered in San Francisco there are between 51 and 100 landmarks. When my partners continue the presentation, you are going to know really how many landmarks there are in this city. As you can see, half of them answered in San Francisco there are between 51 and 100. Almost about half think there are between 1 and 50 landmarks. More or less, there are, yeah. Next, please. With this question, we ask really the people know what is really a landmark. We choose Coit Tower because it was the place when we did our trip, and we asked the people if you think the Coit Tower is a landmark. The majority, 80%, answered yes, that the Coit Tower is a landmark. It's a now when we continue with the information, we are going to know if really Coit Tower is a landmark. Now Mile will continue presenting other results about this survey. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria Cecilia. continue offering you some landmarks knowledge data. As you can see in this chart, we made this question: which is the first most well-known landmarks of San Francisco? The data indicates that the totality of the people of the survey agree that it's the Golden Gate. It's the most famous and the most important landmark of San Francisco. We also asked the people what is the second most well-known landmark in the city. And this data indicate us that almost half of the people confuse landmarks with touristic places. We can see here Lombard, Pier 39, Embarcadero, Presidio Park, and Painted Ladies. There are touristic places and there are not landmarks. Landmarks, Alcatraz is an landmark. So also a quarter of the people know that the Alcatraz is a landmark. This is the second most important landmark for the people. No. And as we can see in this chart, also the third landmark for the people is Alcatraz. No? And we can see again that there are a lot of places that are not landmarks, but the people think that are landmarks. Painted Ladies, Union Square, AT&T Park, Palace of Fine Arts are beautiful buildings or places, but they don't have an historical value like other landmarks. We have the cable car with the 30%. It's really an official landmark of San Francisco. The next, please.
The next.
Yes. And by looking at this information, we can see, we can know what the people knows about the landmarks. We make the question, do you know the reason we have landmarks in the city? And like Sebastian explained us, the real reason are to safeguard the buildings or the places and to share histories with the people. So we can see that tourism is a form of share, state protection, take care and maintain buildings with 19%, sense of belonging. The people want to conserve their buildings, to preserve places, historical reasons and tradition. Business is not really the main of to have landmarks in San Francisco. So almost 31% of the people know that the original reason to have landmarks is to save and to share. No, to share we have 45, so almost the people knows the meaning or have an idea, no, of the landmarks. The next, please. And now we are going to present some official landmarks of San Francisco. The city has almost 260 official landmarks. The well-known Golden Gate Bridge, we have a Ghirardelli building, we have a Mission Church, the place where San Francisco was founded. Next, please. We have the Civic Center District, Bank of California building, the old trams. The next, please. And also, San Francisco has a lot of houses with the official landmark, like this Dallam Merritt House, a lot of church like Saint Mary Church, a lot of theaters like this beautiful California Theater, and a lot of hotels like this International Hotel. So there are a lot of landmarks, beautiful with a rich value. And now Ever, our main, will introduce you the implication and conclusion of our survey. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, what we can conclude from this survey? First, we think there are two possible implications about this survey. First, it's possible that people surveyed in San Francisco do not have an accurate knowledge about landmarks. But it doesn't not mean that they don't have a sort of sense about it at all. Second possibility, what kind of data prove that? If you assume all the other results that is near to the concept, all the average is 39%, and the touristic sense is only 45%. So this is our proof of this conclusion. So the second possible conclusion is the data shows that Golden Gate Bridge, is the most iconic symbol of San Francisco. We think that this perhaps it means progress, tenacity, and determination of most of people. Next, please. In addition, anyone of surveyed people was not near of the numbers of the landmarks. The touristic meaning prevails above the historic one, but it doesn't not mean that the people don't have any historic sense at all. Haight-Ashbury, Alcatraz, and other choices show that maybe this is possible to conclude. Finally, our group thinks that probably Coit Tower should be included into the official San Francisco's landmarks. Why we think that? Because almost all the people thought that Coit Tower was really a landmark. Yeah. So maybe it's another iconic object in the city that must be maybe included in that. Next. What can we conclude in those results? First of all, our initial guess was not enough accurate at all, because people have certain kind of meaning of landmarks. Indeed, the touristic meaning could be considered into the official one because one of the goals of landmarks is shared with others an important event or history. So if you share, maybe the logical consequence is tourism. Visiting San Francisco is a powerful experience of openness, diversity, and entrepreneurship. Thank you very much.